Hello there. Welcome back. It's Billy All Star again with another cigar review for you, and I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for taking time to talk to me about cigars and drinks and stuff like that. Hoping everybody's well, and let's get right to it. Okay, today I try to review cigars that a lot of people maybe don't know about or maybe heard about and never tried. So, something call me, you can consider me your guinea pig at one point because I take the risk, I invest in the cigars, I review them. So, if it's something you like, you can go ahead and spend your money on it. If not, you can shy away from it. And one cigar we have today is such. It is Mark Twain. Now, I know some of you guys know this is a great smoke. Some of you are just hearing about it for the first time, but this is a Mark Twain memoir. Now, this is a 6.2 by 64. With Mark Twain, they tend to have, I don't want to say odd sizes, but very unusual sizes and ring gauges. For example, they make three different types. They make a Gordo, they make a Churchill, and with those, it's a memoir, the Riverboat, and the Churchill. The Riverboat is striped. It has different leaves on it, and I'll do a review on that later on after this one. So I got this from Cigars International. It's not that expensive, about $4 or $5. It's from Nicaragua. It's the wrapper is the Maduro and a Pennsylvania broadleaf. It is the binder and the filler. Everything is from Nicaragua. They use long fillers in this, and some use short, some use long. Generally, with the long filter, you get more of an even type of note with it because it's the entire leaf. Sometimes when you have the shorter leaves and you add them in there, that's when sometimes the flavors in the notes will change. Okay, with but that being said, this got 4.5 stars off Cigar International, and that's basically from about 600, almost 650 reviews. Now, the way they break that down with 4.5 stars, 389 people out of 649 gave it 5 stars, 189 gave it 4, 49 gave it 3, 13 people gave it 2, and 9 people, for whatever reason, didn't like it and they gave it 1 star. That being said, this one's a 6.2 by 64. This is a medium to full. It's a good looking cigar, and Mark Twain's known. Well, look, you can look up the history of Mark Twain. Let's get in here and let's open this up and see what we got. Well, ooh, you look at it without the wrapper. It's a good looking cigar. A lot of veining, nice rich chocolate flavor, which I like. If you look there right around the cap and the shoulder, it's a little bit of. But that's okay. I'm gonna cut that off. Dad, you don't get points away from that. On the first smell, I get just by sniffing it, I'm getting a cedar and a almost like a creamy type of consistency. So with that being said, let's go ahead. Let me do a cold draw on it. Put that in. Oh, that's good. That popped pretty good. Ooh, that's very aromatic. Mm, wow, wow. like an allspice. That's a very ooh. That is definitely allspice and cedar mixed together. It works though. Wow. Hmm. That is definitely a very aromatic cigar. Wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, yeah. Some stuff, allspice and cedar. I want to light this up. And I'm toasting a foot. Probably need to turn this down a little. I can pull it this far. All right. Toast, not roast. Let's try something a little bit more subtle. This thing was lighting all day. Yeah, probably got to pump some air out of it. I thought I'd have bladed before earlier. Apparently, I didn't bleed it enough. Bleeding is when you get all the air out of your lighter, so it lights every time. And we're toasting a foot. This is going to be a good cigar. I just by the cold draw, it smelled fantastic. It tasted fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna finish it off with a match as always. Oh, wow. Okay, see what we got. Ooh, it says it's medium to full, but it doesn't. It's more like it's hanging around medium, but not really full. Still got that allspice, little cedar. Ooh, but it's with the cold draw, it was more pronounced. But as I lit it, it kind of calmed down. Hmm, that is smooth. It's a smooth cedar, a smooth spice. That makes any sense. Yes, that is delicious. It's this is a very very smooth smoke, lit very well, burning pretty good. It's mellow. It's subtle. It's smooth. That's what it is. It's smooth. It's a smooth cedar with spice, but it's more spice than cedar. The cedar's a bit of a hint, not really pronounced, but the spice is there. Okay, bingo. Know what I'm going to do with this? I know I'm going to pair with it. So let me smoke a third or a half, and I'll come back. Tell you what you guys do. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. Read, look at the news, catch up on your accounting, do your taxes. I'll be right back. And we're back. Let me tell you what happened. I was I was enjoying that cigar so much, I forgot I had to come back and do another video, do the other part of this video. Let me show you. Yeah, I got down. I got this far. If I can take the wrapper off, I might as well take it off now. That's how much I was enjoying this thing. I'll tell you this, it's a good smoke. Why doesn't it have 5 stars? Well, it's got 4.5, which I'd give it about 4.5, maybe 5. I definitely would give it 5, honestly. This thing it was smooth. It kept the spice and the cedar. And then I got this far, a little pepper kicked in, and the cedar kind of backed off a little bit. But it's a very enjoyable smoke. I would definitely buy these. It's well made. This is delicious. This is a good quality smoke. I don't see why they don't charge more for it. I hope they don't hear that, but they actually could, and I'd still buy it. It's consistently good. I have not had a bad puff. The flavors stayed pretty much where they are. It does, as I got further here, it did start more like a medium, where I got a little stronger, but not too strong. It was still smooth, delicious, still kept the pepper, the spice, and the cedar. And so this is what I paired with it. Because I went out and I started smoking it. I said, oh, I already know what I'm going to pair with it. So I just did it. Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. Perfect with this. I'm going to pour another glass of this. Delicious. Goes fantastic with this cigar. How do I know? That's what I was drinking out there. Watching TV. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's the first time that's ever happened. That's how good this cigar was. Or still is. I'll buy a box of these. Right off Cigar International as soon as I finish this video. The only thing complaint I have is if you see it started canoeing a little bit just at the end. Everything else, all the other ash was perfect. And when I got down to this much, right where the band was, you can see it started canoeing a little bit. Only complaint I have. Only complaint. You know what? I don't even care about that. That's how good this cigar is. So with the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, the nice distinct flavor of that, the premium flavor, and this very smooth cigar, perfection. Perfection. 5.5 stars, yes. 5 stars, yes. 6 stars if it were legal, absolutely. Definitely. Smoke this again. I cannot wait to try the Churchill and the Riverboat. See if they're just as good as this one. I didn't check the ratings on that because I won't do that until I buy a couple and then I'll try them out. Then I'll look. But I don't want to look ahead of time. That's to you. Okay, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you for waiting around for me to finish this video. I appreciate it. And as usual, I just need you to karate chop the subscription and kung fu that notification bell to let you know next time I do a video. I'm going to try to do more videos in the future because I've got a lot of cigars to cover. Got about five humidors and a cigar cooler full. So stick with me. We're going to get some great cigar reviews in the future and some great recommendations for you. This one is a definite recommendation. And I thank you all for watching. And as usual, as I always say, if you cannot be nice, at least be cool. Okay, watch yourself out there. Goodbye.